always love you." In a quiet corner of the meadow, hidden among the tall grass and colorful wildflowers, lived a white rabbit named Dennis. He was known far and wide for his gentle nature, kind heart, and his remarkable skill at telling stories. But there was one secret he kept locked away deep within his heart, a secret that involved another rabbit named Gale. Gale was a radiant and lively rabbit with fur the color of the setting sun. She and Dennis had been the best of friends since they were young kids. They spent their days exploring the meadow, chasing butterflies, and sharing tales of their adventures under the starry night sky. They were inseparable, and Dennis treasured every moment he spent with Gale. As time passed, however, Dennis's feelings for Gale began to change. Every time he looked at her, his heart would flutter like a leaf caught in a gentle breeze. He found himself daydreaming about sharing more than just friendship with her, about holding her paw as they hopped through life together. But fear gripped Dennis's heart just as strongly as his affection did. He was terrified that if he confessed his feelings to Gale, their friendship might shatter like a fragile piece of glass. He couldn't bear the thought of losing her, even if it meant keeping his emotions hidden forever. Dennis continued to spend time with Gale, each moment bittersweet as he yearned to express the love he felt. He watched as Gale formed bonds with other rabbits in the meadow, her joyful laughter ringing out like a song. Every time she spoke about her adventures with the others, Dennis's heart ached with a mixture of happiness for her and longing for something more. One day, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Dennis and Gale sat atop a grassy hill, gazing at the stars. The twinkling lights above seemed to mirror the shimmering stars in Dennis's eyes as he mustered up his courage. "Gale," he began, his voice barely louder than a whisper, "there's something I've been wanting to tell you." Gale turned her warm gaze toward him, her ears perking up with curiosity. "What is it, Dennis?" He took a deep breath, his heart pounding like the beat of a drum. "Gale, I love you. More than just a friend." Silence enveloped them like a cozy blanket, broken only by the soft rustling of the grass in the wind. Gale's eyes widened, surprise evident on her face. For a moment, Dennis's heart quivered, fearing the worst. But then, Gale smiled, a smile that melted away Dennis's worries and fears. "Oh, Dennis," she said softly, "I've loved you too, but I was afraid of losing our friendship." Dennis couldn't believe his ears. His heart soared like an eagle in the sky. "You mean, you feel the same way?" Gale nodded, her eyes shining with affection. "Yes, Dennis. I was afraid, just like you." And in that magical moment, their fears evaporated, replaced by the warmth of their shared emotions. The two rabbits hopped closer to each other, their paws touching gently. The night seemed to hold its breath, honoring the love that had bloomed between them. From that day on, Dennis and Gale's bond deepened into a love that was as boundless as the meadow itself. They continued to explore, tell stories, and chase butterflies, only now their journey was guided by the compass of their hearts. And as they hopped through life together, their love became a cherished story told by the wind to the wildflowers, a tale of courage, friendship, and the beautiful transformation of a love that had once been hidden, like a white rabbit in the tall grass. The end.